Hello and welcome to episode number 10 of the Unreal Engine Beginner Tutorial Series. So in this video we're going to continue on the last episode. It is a standalone, it could be considered a standalone episode. However, what we're going to do is pretty much tell the player how to spawn an object wherever he wants. However, what we're going to spawn, it's something we did in the last episode, although you could just do a normal cube or anything. And what we're going to spawn is an explosive. So just to recap what the explosive does, it's this orange thing over here. If we press X, it explodes. So before we keep going, we need to make sure we delete this from the world. So let's just delete. And we want to go into Blueprint's third-person character. So we need to add input again. So we can do it like we did before, which we did event, let's just say make Q. But there's a different way of doing it. So if we go into settings, project settings, just wait for this to open. And we go into input, which is over here. We can add action mappings and axes mappings. We want to add an action mapping, and it's going to be called place, and it will be the letter E. So over just like that. So if we go over here, just remember we called it place. So if we come over here again, we can do event place, and that should appear. So it's just a different way of doing it. It's actually, I prefer doing these kinds of input events instead of these ones, because you can just name it however you want and you have it for like your entire game. It just seems cleaner to me. So what we want to do is, well, first of all, we want another boolean. So if placed, so let's call it placed, and let's get a get, and we want a branch, which is pretty much like a condition. So let's plug this into the condition. And since placed by default is going to be false, if it's not placed, we want to place the explosive. So we want to spawn actor from class, and the select class will be explosive. Okay. So we are going to split struct.pin, and for this spawn transform location, we're going to use the same node we used in a previous episode, which is get actor location, and we're going to add this to the spawn transform location. And we also want to make sure we change placed to true. Because then it's going to be able to add multiple explosives. So let's just see if it works how it should. The thing is, well, we said it would be letter E. So, well, it's actually not in the floor, but it still gets the job done. So if we press X, it explodes. So if we press play again, I want you to see something. So if we press X, which is for detonating without adding the explosive, and we press E, it's going to explode directly when it spawns. Okay, so to fix that, we need to work with some booleans. So what we're going to do is add placed over here, and let's add another branch. So another way of adding branches is just by pressing B and clicking, just like we do with materials. So if it's true, this will execute. So let's see if it works now. Let's press play. X to detonate E, and it did not detonate. So now we can make that explode. So that's pretty cool. So I really hope you enjoyed this tutorial. If you have any questions, make sure to comment them down below. I'll be happy to answer to you, and if you want to learn something specific, please let me know. So thanks for watching, and see you in the next one. Bye.